It's your favorite time again, baby dolls. We're going to be doom scrolling Twitteroonies. Good morning to you. Good week. Wakey, wakey. The dream rotation after I got it early this morning. So we got a peach here. I guess this is some sort of illicit substance in some countries, but legalized in others. Is that what I think it is, friends? Is that maple leaf rolled up here? Let me know. You have Scooter out here. Bonk guy hit hard sometimes. Bothered, dirty, unhappy, out of this place, distracted, declining, feeling useless. I think Bonk guy, so the story, friends, what's been happening is, do you remember Pump Fund? Yeah? Pump Fund, Poop Fund. Pump Fund, they've lost 80% market share. It went to the Bonk Launchpad stuff, okay? Because they're meant to be like, oh, by the people, for the people. We're going to give more buyback and burn. We're not going to grift you like the others, and we're going to do airdrops. So the community, and they're like, oh, we're part of the trenches. We got to be here. But like, newsflash, bro, you're all losing because the drain is circling. Sol ETH ratio is going down. Sol BTC is going down, okay? The money's not coming in, okay? So they're literally, it's cannibalizing, yeah? You're not growing your daily active users. You're staying at the number. Oh, Pete, by the way, Soylana went from literally 1,000 daily active users in the bear market. Now there's 150,000. Okay, so you like, it's not like you're losing. Like, bro, you just literally went up for 1.75 years in a row. Now you're going down after the Trump stuff. So you won the game. That's why everyone's looking at what's happened in the past 6 months because they went and bought the top, right? So Unipcs, means the Bonk Fund, I think he's made like 30 or 40 million or something leverage trading, and he's really good. I think he's really, really good. But he shilled one coin useless. It's called useless. I think it went from like, 15 million to like 200 million market cap or something. I forgot the exact numbers. But what ends up happening, friends, after that is pretty much now the Soylana trench warriors, okay, they're not really, you're not in the, bro, they're not real trenches, okay? It's you guys are foot enjoyers. You have a foot fetish, which is okay. It's just the thing is, the feet that you're enjoying is another grown man on Twitch, okay, who's basically telling you that if you put this foot in your mouth, you're going to be 100x richer and you never need to buy another coin, okay? So that's the difference that's going on there. And what you're going to start to see is more of these experiments. They're trying to get people to hold more and then, just play around with different mechanics. It's not going to work, man. It doesn't work, bro. You have non-believer Jeets there, dude. Non-believer Jeets, keep moving into non-believer Jeet stuff. Here is Elon Musk. He's replying to, it's actually really good at making memes. Wow, is this Grok?
On the take tonight, he and the Blicking Pals. The Montoy stop for like still out getting his band busted. So many rings bound on a Jace pit on the take tonight.
Wow. So this is the meme stuff. We're also cranking on, friends, here down here. You got more Sydney Sweeney. Oh man, everyone's just talking about this girl, Sydney. Sydney Sweeney and stuff out here, man. It's just, oh man, it's just a human. We always change. There's always change a face, change a thing. It's always the same thing over and over again. If you love Sydney Sweeney so much, how about you buy the depression, you keep DCA buying, you stop whinging, and then you can turn yourself into Sydney Sweeney later on. That'd be great. Here we have Jupiter Exchange. Remember, friends, Jupiter Exchange had an actual Cabal, which I revealed for you in the poop pyramid, which is, friends, if we ever do one of those, one of the surprise things, this is your life. This is like a trophy, a thank you to you. They do this for like, people who've like contributed to society, or like actors and stuff out here. They're like, thank you. Like, this is your life. Well, I want the audience to see my poop pyramid. Okay. I spent way too long in the day making this. Okay. Way too long, friends. My protein shake. I remember when I was making this, man, it took me like, I think 2 hours basically to drink the whole way. I was just sipping it the whole way and it was mushy by the end, but it's okay. It's a protein shake. You know what I mean? You're here for the protein. And yeah, I finally made this. I knew I'd created greatness. So this is the poop pyramid. If you can see all the way up here, Jupiter's actually up the top. Jupiter and Meteora pooping down into his Gaydon Davis, and this other guy, Hasim, is his called? Yeah, Nassim and others. So they poop down into their mouths, but then they come and re-poop everywhere. You have LA Vape Cabal, Dave Portsoy, the Prostitute Cabal, and other informational KOL Cabals. And then they poop onto you out here. So this poop pyramid, man, this is literally, that's what was uncovered in Soylana. But I knew deep down, again, man, I made it for more entertainment and friendship for you and me. I knew, like, everybody in the trenches, this is the thing, man. Okay. Yeah, Stockholm Syndrome. Like, you've had another grown man's foot in your mouth. Okay, you had the LA Vape Cabal's foot in your mouth, and you're not thinking about how yummy maybe an apple and a banana is going to be, or maybe you want to have, I don't know, a nice, what do you eat? You know, maybe you want to eat a nice steak at night or something. You're not thinking of that anymore. You're thinking, this foot is actually pretty smelly right now. I wonder if there's another foot I can try. That's the Stockholm syndrome, right? That's basically everybody's brainwashing there. They're in the what they call the trenches, but not really trenches. It's literally just, it's a bunch of young twink dudes in like rainbow-colored Speedos, and they've just oiled themselves up, and they're just losing money. It's just, you don't want to go to that party, okay? You take one look at it, you walk back out, okay? And Jupiter was on top, friends. Jupiter. That's why when I made this uncovering, man, it should have gone viral. Guys, it was all true, okay? There is a cabal. You're all getting rinsed. But guess what? You were going to lose money anyway. It's just that, hey, basically you revealed the puppet master behind, and you get to see that you're basically destined to lose money from the start. Because the exchange, they got the insider info, they give it to the market makers, and they get the insider. But the only reason it was uncovered, as I showed you in the pre-pyramid, is because of LIBRA. Because in LIBRA, what happened was, the market maker, Hayden, he took too much money from the KOLs. So when he took too much money from the KOLs, if you look at them, friends, like Spaghetti Hair Dude, or the other weirdos, but they're not really weirdos, you know what I mean? They're grifters, you know what I mean? I couldn't call them weirdos. They know exactly what they're doing, right? They're masters of deception, okay? What ended up happening is not all of them made money, okay? But then, because you're scum, they basically ratted too much. Because they didn't make money, they're like, yeah, because that's it. You just remember your last deal, man. You don't remember that you've only become a millionaire at the expense of all your followers because you're part of the cabal. They forget that part. They're like, oh, no, but I missed out on this. Why? Because they're freaking cannibalizing each other, because they know one of the cabal guys, I think he made like 550K. He like sold immediately. He put in 200K, turned 550. But everybody else get destroyed. Okay, literally everyone else. I think maybe one guy made money. Maybe he broke even. Maybe he made a bit, and they're like salty because other people like lost of the influencers, the LA Vape Cabal. Okay, they had lost like hundreds of thousands, and they're like, what the hell? Then they start talking, and they're talking on Twitch on stream, and people are recording like, oh my gosh, these guys know something. They were told beforehand, right? And that's why these people, they think they're like honest humans. They're coming out and saying, you're being honest with me, and you're actually telling me the truth that you got grifted like everybody else. But then you realize, wait a minute, how'd you make your million in the first place? You were hearing about this stuff early? So that's Jupiter, friends, out here. The Jupiverse is continuing to expand with new launches, improvements, and milestones. They might be expanding chains later, so we'll see how long it lasts. There's been a funny meme that's gone around, friends. So Soy has been missing for like a day or two, and everyone's immediately said that Soy is in jail now. It's kind of funny. Everyone in Soylana, whenever anyone's missing or anything, they quickly say jail. Everyone does the jail meme straight away on that chain. It's almost like they know. You know, some of them they're gonna end up in jail. One of them. It could be, I don't know. It could be Orangey. It could be Ansem. I don't know. Like they're gonna want to be LA Vape Cabal. I'm just telling you now, friends, in the bear market, they're gonna come for someone. They will come for one person. They're going to come for one person. They come out because when people lose, they need vengeance. They must, okay? Sir, we need you to take the hat off for the picture. The hat stays on. So he's just making a joke out here when it comes to this, but Bold Leonidas making a joke. That's Ansem making a joke out here. Here we have Grant Cardone. When you argue with stupid, you end up being stupid too. So I blocked you if it's because you are stupid. Stupid's relative, by the way, dude. Grant, like 100 million people who are holding Bitcoin, they think you're stupid. I don't like using that word, you know what I mean? Like, we just use it. It's just, what does that word even mean, man? Like, if you spend 18 hours a day in one thing, you're a master of that, but then you don't know, like, pretty much how to change a tire or anything. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you're stupid, no. But, whatever. Here we have Donald Trump saying, the Democrats are extortionists who almost destroyed our country. Now we are back. USA is the hottest country in the world. But do we really believe that? That is the question. Do we really believe Americana is back? I'm asking you. Do you think it's back? Well, the business cycle, friends, the PMI is still at 48. When they say the economy is booming, it'll be the PMI. Okay. If PMI is ticking 52, he will actually say, we're on fire. We're on fire. It's all going to get started. That's what it is, right? Right now, it's not. Fear is lying. Can't send if people continue to sell. I'm about to shake some mother truckers out. It is a rug anyway. So they're joking about, PulseChain and everything just going down because Ethereum went down. That's what it comes down to. Here it comes to Uranus One of my friends DM'd me as well about this. Yeah, man, I hope they all send it. Personally, friends, my brain's fried, bro. My brain is so fried. I love all the coins we have already. I just have no space for anything else in my head. I'm fried. I'm jaded. There's no new money coming into anything. The only people who are happy are Soylana people because they think everything's about to turn around soon. And I'm saying, no, bro, you're literally on a sinking ship, dude. It's been running up for a year and a half. You won the game. You won the game. We gave you the trophy. You just didn't do anything with it. You stayed. And baby dolls, if you look very carefully now, you'll notice I have added another layer of clothing, which hopefully will raise my body temperature slightly so I can continue delivering you friendship. Oh my gosh, Takashi69 is back. Whoa, he went to jail. Friends, I wonder if he's still following me. He's still following me, Takashi. But I messaged him. I can't believe it. The actual, yes, friends, this is the actual, it's wild. The actual real Takashi69. Oh, man. Oh, brother. What'd you do, Takashi? What did you do, bro? You had a chance. You had a chance. Man, this, I'll tell you, we really live in a matrix, man. Just, he's got like multicolor stuff. And then, I don't know, man. It's just something hits, man. Just something about him. I don't know. I'm just looking at him. By the way, he's a lot smarter than he looks. Okay. He's just, but man, he's just, you know. Oh, man. Maybe I just can't, you probably wonder, look, what's going on? Yeah, I think he went to jail. What happened, friends, again? Was he snitching on someone? I forgot what was going on. It was just some jail stuff out here. He's come back. He released some meme coins. Oh, look at her booty.
She said that her name was Hannah. She a white girl. She like Hannah.
I don't think she's white girl. What's going on? BBL, explosions, wildfire. Oh, no, not the satanic tongue thing. Gosh, man. Oh, man, I'll tell you what, friend, I didn't know the demonic occult saint worship shit. I thought it was just like ancient story stuff. You know what I mean? I can't look at this in a different, I can't look at this the same anymore. Here we go. More big booty, rat tail, mask, fat Mexican dude, or is that a girl? I can't tell. Here we go. Same girl, paint. Going out here. Yeah, I mean, come on, Takashi, bro, you had a chance, dude. God's sending you a sign. Or it could be the universe. Whatever you believe in, bro. Just telling God, sending you a sign. Sending you me, bro. I'm telling you. You know what, man? I think just Lil Pump's smarter. Lil Pump, friends. Lil Pump, believe it or not, man, friends, Lil Pump, he's on Richard Hart's side. He actually said, yeah, Richard Hart should beat the SEC and stuff. Like, it's so funny, man. You just wouldn't think so. But friends, you gotta understand something about these artists. So here's Lil Pump. Oh, he looks a bit like my cousin face. So, friends, these people, you understand, artists, okay? I know they just look like, oh, just weird music. I'm not getting it. It's not that, man. Like, usually, they've got a gift. They've got some sort of pineal gland gift, quantum field, I don't know what it is, just something out here where they really tap into humans, obviously, but, you know, because they like tapping into humans, it's easy for them to sell their soul somewhere down the line, just to be able to, I guess, have influence, if you know what I mean. Some people use it for good, some people use it for bad. Oh, here he is, friends. Takashi, I guess this is from March. You think these girls like me for me or my money? Oh, wait, I don't have any, so it's got to be for me, right? I made myself chuckle. I guess they're cutting off his ankle bracelet.
Yeah. My hairs. Yeah.
Oh, man, you're just hanging around. Just, you know what? But I used to think, man, those girls are dumb. But now I realize, no, they're just a reflection of him or people around you. Takashi, if you're listening, bro, get off Soylana. You're in the trenches. You know what, bro? Just stay there. Honestly, stay there. Stay there. You didn't learn the first few lessons. I don't know if you're going to learn from the next ones. You'll see. Everyone's got to find their own way. That's it. Everyone, yeah, friends, it's just, you know, you see a lot of stuff here. Check this out. Here we have, oh, wow. It's Takashi. Again, people forgot that I run this crypto industry. No one's done more for crypto than me. This is Ansem. So Ansem. Oh, wow, friends. All these are, I think they're LA Vape Cabal. That's the, that's like pubic hair rash guy, and Soy.
My baby mama pregnant, listening to a 6ix9ine mixtape.
Whoa, AI, man, that's good. Obviously, that wasn't Ansem reading, but that's AI, man, is talking about, is doing that, man. That's cool. So, like, Vince, I'm glad I got to show you those images of, like, you know, there's artists, right, and stuff. Soylana tracks that crowd. It's an evolution of the NFT crowd. It's a JPEG meme coin NFT culture, which is like, I would say evolved, but most people would say devolved. Yeah, but it actually is evolved. We just shifted what their products and services are. But like I say, man, here's the thing, okay? It doesn't matter what it is, okay? Some people, like, it's not about whether someone agrees or disagrees with it. The market gave you a win, bro. It gave you 1.5 years of going up on the Soy ETH ratio. Now it's going down. The money's going to go somewhere. Maybe there's some clues, bro. We got a stablecoin super cycle cranking. We'll see. Check it out. Defective. I like this account, friends. This account, I've been covering stuff for you. There's just uncovering a lot of the madness in Soylana and other stuff, and just showing how a lot of the grifting and stuff is happening. But once again, I hate to talk like this, but it's true, man. You're going to lose your money somewhere in that game. It's just, oh, I lost my money to him. Dude, I remove him. I play the story out. You lose it to the next guy. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like if you run across a highway blindfolded, one of the cars is going to hit you. You know? You're like, oh, no, that was a truck. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, dude, but you run again. You run in another country. It's not a truck. It's a ute. Or it's someone else. Okay, it's not an old Asian lady. It's an old, maybe it's a white girl who was drinking too much. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, take the race and no, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Like, you're destined to get crushed. Now, this account, he said, the top 10 deployers on Bonk Fund Launchpad are earning $500,000 per week. The addresses and the trading style here. So here is wireless. Spoiler, they all sell in under 1 minute. They all sell their coins in under 1 minute. I think it's one thing for devs to do this, though, compared to the 15-second buyers. Oh, my gosh. And do you understand how it's a de-evolution? It's just like relationships. Like, you know what? 10-year relationships are really trash. Oh, first start of lifetime. They're really trash. Let's go to 5 years. Let's go to 2 years. Let's go to 1 month. Let's go down to 1 day relationships. You know what I mean? Oh, let's go to 1 hour. You're just devolving down. Attention spans. Oh, watching a movie, 3 hours. Way too long now. Let's make them 1 hour. Now on YouTube stuff. YouTube's now a long format. Now TikTok, we're just devolved now. Oh, 15 seconds. That's enough, So, that's how we're devolving. Check it out. The top 10 deploys on the Bonk Fund. The addresses and trading styles. Look at this account. 200 token deploys, 20% win. Holds tokens for 30 seconds. Sometimes he's selling in chunks. This one, 32% win rate. 200 deploys. With deploys, friends, I mean, just to let you know what they're doing, okay? They have some sort of algorithm or search. They're looking for the most searched terms every hour, every minute. And when anything just enters the lexicon of our brain and people talking about it on TikTok or Twitter, they're just making words and picture memes of that just to get people to gamble for you just saw it literally 15 seconds. Can I get your attention for 15 seconds, right? It's kind of like, friends, if, let's say Elon Musk just is dominating tomorrow's news space. Let's say Elon Musk announces he's going to have a baby with Jennifer Lopez, right? He's going to have his 15th, you know what I mean? Like, that'll dominate for the day. And then as soon as they hear that news, they're like, hey, Elon Musk, Jennifer Lopez, Elon Joe Elon. And they just try to get your second attention for 10 seconds and they dump on you. Right, because that's what they're doing. They're just devolving everything. Look at this. This one deploys 111, but 58% win rate. Fully automated strategy. Sells between 2 and 10 seconds. Oh my gosh. Conclusion. I'm not sure how these deployers manage to stay profitable. My only guess is it's pure PvP game against bots. Well, there you go, man. It's just remember I told you need new people coming into the casino. Yeah. Now there's no one new to take the money. You've priced everyone out now. We're seeing the casino. Now they're going to cannibalize. That's just what happens, right? That happens in alt cycles, every cycle. Some breaking news which has come out as well. A 3.6 magnitude earthquake hits New York. Man, that is so dodgy, dude. Oh, the people are asking about the pedophilia island. They're getting a bit too aware that the whole system's rigged. We live in a matrix, carefully constructed reality, and people are starting to take red pills. I know. Let's just go smash New York City. Let's go smash a city with some sort of earthquake. That's... And by the way, they do have that, friends. They're called D.E.Ws, directed energy weapons. Don't believe your scum, Neil deGrasse Tyson, or any of these other fake scientists, pieces of trash, subhuman filth, who are curated and pushed to the front of the media, paid literally for by the money printer. Okay, that's why, friends, what they do. The deep state, all right, and the central bank, okay, pretty much the same, whatever intergalactic demonic scum force they are, whatever they are. They have access to the money printer. They're the controlled population. Right? That's how we all operate. And so they use the money printer to go pay scum scientists, scum economists, scum media people. They're all just scum. They all get paid by the fiat, the money printer, and they all just push the Fugazi stuff. Okay, that's why we made crypto in the first place, by the way. That's why Satoshi came out. That's why, like, you know, Max Kaiser really sees Satoshi as like a divine intervention, a divine being. You know, finally we can liberate mankind. We'll see. We'll see if that's happening, by the way. Yeah, man. I hope you're around for the next bear market. I hope I'm around too, friends, because I will be making videos calling Bitcoin maxis out, saying you sold your soul to the devil, and don't pretend like you didn't. You know exactly what you did. You got Rocco Negra in, you begged for them to come in, you sold your soul. There's no ifs or buts about it, you sold your soul, okay? And as I'm saying that, it'll probably be accompanied with Bitcoin treasury companies going down left and right, and them join. If I'm telling you, this is how the story always goes, bro. You suck mum and dad retailers in at the top. You get them to Jeet the bottom. With the companies going bankrupt, they all unite and they go beg daddy government to go ban these crypto stuff. So we can't ever do that again because they want to shift the blame onto somebody else. And that's when they're going to unwind the laws. And guess what? We're still going to win. So you're going to have to buy that next bear market dip. This is funny. China has officially banned cryptocurrency trading, mining, and related services. Bro, no one gives a shit, dude. Matt, what are you doing, bro? Call President Winnie the Pooh. And what do you mean you banned it? Did you guys? When was the announcement that you guys unbanned it? Fans, do you see why China really wrecked us in 2021? No one cares about you guys. Just move. You're useless. Also, I love how when I go on, friends, on my timeline, it's everybody saying they're just fighting for cheaper entries, guys. Here's up Stylo. They're still trying. Yeah, bro. Look at this ID hazard. I feel like they do this every year. Oh, man. 2025 is the Chinese year of the snake. They just honor that by literally being a snake that's eating its own tail. Huh. Oh, man. Good on you. Look at this. Fighting for entry again. Bullish. Oh, man. That's gold, man. We all know, man. You all know. Guys, look, if you're in crypto, you're halfway there, man. Just being in the industry. Yeah. I know you all know. I know you all know. You know Earth's not ours. You know that. You know, it's a funny part. It's a funny part, friends. When I speak to anyone, I'm like, hey, have you done any research into this? If your answer is yes, and you've spent like more than just 10 minutes, everyone just knows straight away. Just 10 minutes. Not even. Crypto BitLord. The bottom is in, or I delete this account. So here we have, having fun out here, Mr. Crypto BitLord. Became a real meme himself. He's actually in XRP now, Mr. BitLord. Also, yeah, I think he suffered with some drug addiction. I don't know what he was popping. He said it was popping. The amount of benzos he was popping, I don't know what it was. Taking like I don't know. He said some drug. I've never heard of it before. But apparently people are saying, man, that's a lot. Like, you know, enough to knock out a gorilla. And he was just like zombifying himself all day. So, but then that's crypto people where everyone's like that here. That's why we're the bleeding edge, man. We're the bleeding edge, right? When you're reading everyone in crypto, oh, I enjoyed my coffee today while opening the newspaper to see that Bitcoin's up 0.1%. You're finished. We're all finished at that point if we ever get to that. Thank you to Mr. Onizuka with the PulseChain Daily Update. We love you, sir. Let's check out these babes.
Hey fam, Onizuka back with your daily dose of hopium, but first.
It's Sasquatch time, baby!
Hey, Dad, there's a bitch under my bed.
What are you talking about?
We love it, sir. Sasquatch stuff. So it's obviously, we have UpX.
Up 18%, UPX 2%, RH DAI 0.2%, and Doge 0.1%.
That's it for today. Stack your bags, trust the mission.
If we had to give an update quoting something's up 2%, you know it's over. By the way, this is what they're talking about, RH Sasquatch, where it's the monkey on top of a Sasquatch from the back. Some people say pegging. It's like a double meaning. Guys, I'm telling you now, man, I knew Richard smart. I didn't know he was multi-layer, multi-dimensional smart. I did not think. I thought it was a meme. He's actually playing 7D chess. The way you just don't get it, man. He doesn't look. You know how you walk around the world, you can like pick up a cup, you can sit on a squeaky chair, you can fold your arms, you can do stuff. Compare that freedom to just say, if you have a pen of paper and you just draw a line across it, or you draw a circle. You see how like that's totally different? Okay, well, how not all of us think we're drawing the line in the circle when it comes to marketing and anticipating a world. He's 3D. He can literally teleport his head. He thinks from like the lowest level pleb, a mid-tier pleb, he's doing some sort of astral projection with his head. He's like, okay, what's that guy going to be thinking and feeling? Like everything. He goes 3D and then he can just take himself out of that person and goes, okay, what's like a mid-curve guy doing? Oh, what's like a Hex Maxi person doing? Someone who came in 2020, Warlord Richard, someone who came in after. It's just, you'll see. Shout out to TamTam as well. I will never forget when I first heard Richard Hart speak. There was something different in his voice, something real. It wasn't about selling dreams. It was about waking people up. And that day, I woke up to. I know this is like it's a female, nice, touchy approach, but actually, it's true, friends. There was something just the way he constructs sentences to speak. You quickly figure out this ain't a normal human. Yeah, there's something about him. It's almost a freak. Also, if you listen to Richard talk on Twitter Spaces, right, it just blows your mind. It blows your mind because you're not looking at, hey, this is a guy, does he still live on top of a sandwich shop? You don't see the top hat. You don't see the twerky. Your brain just, it is something different. And you don't even have to believe in the guy. Like, who cares? I'm just telling you, that is probably very potent for adopting more people in the future because you're here for network effects, right? Just like XRP. XRP fans, when you see the XRP army, you don't have to believe in their tech, but they've been through hell. And they still got everyone talking about $10,000 XRP. So, hats off to everybody in the army. This is funny, Nico. I don't think many people realize the cultural impact Miladies have had on internet culture. The best devs, researchers, content creators, they're all Miladies. There is no second best. So, he's Charlotte Fang as well. So, yeah, man, it's cute. Remember Miladies, I guess they were like chosen as well by Vitalik, like, hey, I've got to connect with the people. Remember the Miladies friends, they are a cult. Okay, Miladies, they are a cult, and they pretty much rallied in our bear market. Milady maker, here they are, this cute little weird Chinese girl thing that can like kill you with her eyes and stuff out here. Yeah, they solidified themselves super strong. Memes, cults, religions, remember? Look on chain. Smart trader is doubling down on his ETH short. Hey, I think this is the guy. This is the guy we're looking for. His position is now 171 million ETH in size. He's $10 million in unrealized profit. So if you remember that dude, I think he lost 30 to 40 million. He lost something huge, 40 or 50 million dollar loss. And then he's revenge traded it. Now he took his short, he's put on like a triple short. And that was the one I was like, dude, you're selling the 7th time Ethereum is approaching 3,800. You're selling the 7th time on the resistance. I remember that was the guy. But now he's 10 million in short. I just wonder if he's going to stick to his position. So this is the chart here. This is it. So he sold it here. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? So he's in 10 million short. Is he going to get out though? That's what happens, right? When you're doing the revenge trading things out here, because he's not going to be, it depends. Maybe he's just the most amazing trader of all time. We'll see. And check this out, friends. A lot of people think my interview with Roger Ver was a turning point when I left the church of Bitcoin maximalism. Yeah, man, that's what's happening, friends. My prophesizing, if you will, you know how Michael Saylor is seen as the Evangelion of Bitcoin, I think in the next bear market, they're going to curse him when he starts selling. Yeah. And I think it'll be because he was the gateway to shitcoinery, right? I think that's how it's gonna play out. So they pump him up, and then when it comes down, they'll say he's a shitcoiner. Why? Well, bro, Mikey, Mr. Chad Saylor, you're offering a 9% Ponzi yield item on the stock market, bro. Can we stop pretending like that's a good idea at any point in history? Friends, we have a sample size of 0 of that ever working. Do you know that? 0. Offering it. Literally 0. So, is this time going to be different? We'll see. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.